Hello, everybody. My name is Derry, and here is my story of how my mother has ALS and what we are doing to take care of her. In late 2019, she was diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is a very deadly and neurogenic disease. Over the past couple of years, since her diagnosis, I have been in constant tear. She's gone through so much over the last couple of years of her life, with her slurred speech starting in 2019 and has gotten worse throughout the entire 4 years that she's had it. I was very concerned that we were having a stroke problem, but we didn't know it was a ALS problem. We noticed it back in 2018 when she had very slurred speech and she had a lot of trouble standing up. Her muscles were kind of very weak. She went to the clinic in Syracuse. She was tested for all the known genome problems, and she went to see a specialist, a neuro and muscular doctor. She was diagnosed in late 2019 with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. That is when we learned about it, and she told me specifically that she had it, and that what was causing their issue. When I heard about it, I fell into tears. I could not believe that she had ALS. I really felt really just deep, dark, and just in so much shock that I could not believe what she was going through now. She had so much on her mind, and including to me, with also being her, roommate as well, kind of thing. We were both living together in a small apartment, and just this past year in 2023, we decided to put her into a nursing home. It was not our decision. It just, we couldn't keep up with the amount of stuff that she needed. I took care of her for almost an entire year throughout the entirety of 2023. I quit my job to take care of her throughout the entirety of the year of 2023. Throughout the entire history, I have been nothing but compassion for her and my entire life to her. My mother's significant other has also been helping with her as well. In early 2023, she started having a lot of problems. But we also did something special. The entirety of May as ALS Awareness Month. We raised over $1,200 directly to the ALS Association. And we also had a special message for her, for some of my friends. She was so touched by that, and she was so heartbroken with that a little, that she cried in front of me and told me I had a lot to live for, and definitely a lot of friends that were by my side. It was very hard to see her cry in front of me when we did that. She needed a lot of help, to say the least. I quit my job in 2023 to help her entirely, but I also ran all the gig apps, so I stayed close to home. I'm still currently doing that as I speak right now. I'm currently a full-time Uber driver. I will continue to be available to her as much as I can. All I'm going to say is I want to stay at least available to her in case something does go wrong. In 2023, Before Labor Day, I almost lost my mother. And it was almost caused by her lack of breathing and oxygen. Her blood saturation level was nearly 50%. Her blood pressure was 68/40. She was barely clinging to life. We got her to Upstate University Hospital within minutes. If we did not make it, or if we had traffic, she would have died right there in my significant other's truck. If it wasn't for everybody at Upstate that took care of her, she would have not been alive today. It would have been a whole nother story to tell you about. I still, to this day, remember it like it was yesterday. She barely could hold my arm. She barely even spoke a word. I was literally in my entire just, feeling of deep, dark depression that went through me. And it hurt. She's now done a lot better, to say the least. She has a feeding tube through her stomach. And so far, she is currently not on a ventilator. She is on a non-invasive ventilator, which does not need a trach tube. Soon, we have also learned that she is also going to need that at some point later on down the line. And then afterwards, if we cannot continue forward, she will eventually pass away at some point. We currently do not have anything set up for her at all. I have been trying my best to at least get something prepared. And so far, my attempts have not gone very well. Cremations are expensive. Burials are even more expensive. I don't want her to be lost to ALS with nothing to remember her by. I feel that I have done a lot for her, especially quitting my own job to take care of her for a full year before she went off to the nursing home to be taken care of by more experienced people. I hate it, and this disease is just so immensely fast progression. It has caused a lot of hardship in my family. I really do not want to have her go away this bad. I really don't want her to go. If I was in my shoes, I specifically would want to take her position. I don't want her to go through this pain. Just seeing my mother in this so much pain of what she's dealing with, it hurts on the inside. And I hate to say it, but I keep bottling it up. And that is where my entirety of my stress comes from, is from her. I just don't want to show it to you folks of how bad it really is. It has been very hard over the past 4.5 years to see her dying in front of my eyes. I really just wish, that ALS didn't exist. That is also why my goal has been to do everything that I potentially can for her. There's a local run here where I am I have also done a lot for a charity of ALS's Papa Barks, and will continue to do so. And for many years more to come, I will continue to do this. I will join every single year in the fight for ALS. Because ALS is a killing disease that kills thousands upon thousands of people, including my own, my mother. Mother, I love you. We will fight through this, and we will fight together to end the misery of ALS. We will find a cure very soon. I don't know how long it will take, but it will be soon. Thank you, everybody, for taking your time out of your day to watch this. And fuck ALS.